The presenter is Dr. Mayanik Sai, the founder and CEO of IMPUTE Inc. So are you ready to pitch? Yes. Please, yes. Please give a warm welcome to him.
皆さんおはようございます。Thank you very much for nice organization of the conference. My name is Mayank Singh from IMPUTE Incorporated, and we are working. So we are working on the digital therapeutics for the autism. Please allow me to introduce what we are doing. Okay, so as you will be aware, autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder which affects the kids, and there are many problems like challenging behaviors, problem with the learning, problem with the verbal and communication skills. So if we see the main cause of the autism is basically genetic, but it's not very well understood, but it is genetic. There is no treatment available. For example, there is no medication available for the autism. The only thing you can do is the ABA therapy, which is the best solution you can provide to your kid. But there is two problems associated with. The main thing is it's very expensive and the therapy is not available. And the cases on the increase. In Japan, roughly like 3% newborn kids on the autism spectrum. So here is our solution. We are providing an interactive digital therapeutics, which is based on the ABA, which is established therapeutics for the autism, which we are providing with the solution with the iPad and Android devices. Let me show you a video like how this is work. This will be better.
For autism based on ABA principles. The application uses artificial intelligence to teach children a variety of skill sets and includes technology that tracks behaviors such as eye movement and body movement. Here is a quick tour of the application. You can easily choose and change the language of the application. You can create an account simply by providing information such as your email address and your child's name. Once you log into the application, you will be presented with a screening section where you will be asked questions about your child. The questions include information about your child's behaviors, sensory preferences, and preferred items and activities. After answering these questions, you will be asked to complete a parent feedback form on which you will be asked about your child's current skill set. The parent feedback will help create an individualized program for your child. Your child will then be assessed to determine the appropriate placement in each skill domain based on BP Math. We target areas such as expressive, matching, and play skills based on applied behavior analysis. Throughout the assessment, your child will be presented with reinforcers to keep them motivated. Once the assessment has been completed, the application will create an individualized learning program. When your child answers correctly, they will receive reinforcement in the form of social praise. When your child answers incorrectly, the application will model the correct response and represent additional opportunities for the child to respond. To keep your child motivated, the application will intersperse questions that they have already mastered. Your child will receive quizzes between the completion of exercises, which we call buckets, to ensure that they are ready to move on to the next bucket. At the end of each session, you will be provided with a graphical representation in the application of your child's performance and progress up to that time. For any additional assistance, you will have the option to contact the Help Center to reach one of our professionals. We hope that the application helps improve the well-being of all who use it.
So that was the introduction, and what we are planning to get this application approved as software as a medical device. So here is our clinical trial timeline. So we already did a small feasibility study in Japan, and right now we are doing a RCT in India, which is conducted on 120 patients. And the second, we are planning after that to do the RCT in Japan. That will be like end of this year. Then in 2024, we have a plan to file PMDA, software as a medical device. Then we can 2025, we want to file for the insurance coverage in Japan. So here is some results from the clinical feasibility study in Japan. So we did it with the National Center of Child Health and Development, Kokuritsu Irio Center, which is one of the most famous institute in Japan. So you can see like overall the people were happy, like more than 50% are overall evaluation, and 75% intend to use continuously. App enjoyment meter was like 83%, and 75% says they want to participate again in the study. So, and this is our right now the detailed timeline for the clinical study what we are doing in India. So we are doing it with AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, which is the best institute again in India. So we have started from January, and we will end it by the end of this year. This will be 120 patient and for the 2-arm study. Here is the team. So Hamanaka-san brings a clinical experience for like last 35 years. And Dr. Nana, she is BCBA, Board Certified Behavior Analyst. She is based out of US. Honkura-san is our external board member from iNest Capital. These are our key opinion leaders. So Dr. Tachibana, he's from the NCCHD. Professor Miyaji, he's again from the clinical side, and he's from University of Tokyo. Dr. Prateek Panda, he's a pediatric neurologist and in the AIMS India. He's our PI in India right now. Here is our collaboration. So as I said, it's with All India Institute of Medical Sciences and NCCHD. What we are looking, so we are looking for the partnership and collaboration and funding from the pharmaceutical companies. And here are our patent list. So we have 1 patent already granted in Japan and 3 other patents filed in Japan. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.